Welcome back, everybody, to Hack Coworking. This is a very exciting time because teams submitted their projects. The hackathon is, at least the building side is officially over. Congratulations to all the teams who submitted projects. Among all the teams who submitted projects, we asked if there were some people who wanted to present live. We have two teams who want to do so and who want to do the exercise to present in front of you, viewers, which we are really excited for. So I'm going to explain quickly how this is going to work. In a minute or so, we will invite the Thunderdogs, the team who is going first, together with our challenge partner, Welcomr, because this is the challenge that Thunderdogs decided to solve. The Thunderdogs will do a product live demo of what they worked on, and the Welcomr team will ask them questions once the demo is over. Without further ado, let's welcome everybody on the floor. Hello, guys. Hi, the Thunderdogs, Dennis, Eugenio, and Marco. Are you here?
Hello.
Yeah,
Hi.
we're here. Hi.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Hello, everyone.
Fine, and you?
Woo!
Yeah.
Thunderdogs. Hi, Jeremy.
Hey guys.
Hi,
Hi,
Alexis.
how are you?
So just for the viewers and for everybody to be clear, Dennis, raise your hand. Kano, raise your hand.
Yeah.
And Marco, raise your hand. Those are the Thunderdogs. They try to solve the Welcomr challenge. And for Welcomr, we have Alexis, who is the CTO, and we ask of Welcomr, and we ask some technical questions after the demo. And Jeremy, also raise your hand or say hello, who will also ask more marketing and business questions. I'm going to leave the floor to you guys. So Dennis, Eugenio, and Marco, remember you have 5 minutes to pitch your project. And afterwards, Alexis and Jeremy will be able to ask you questions. Are you ready, guys?
Yes.
Ready.
Awesome. Let's do this.
So now Dennis will share the screen.
Yes, I will share now.
I'm going to leave the floor. And yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
Okay, good. So, hi, we are Thunderdogs, a family team composed by Eugene, Marco, and me, Dennis. And together, we have created Locker, contactless lockers for your daily mail. It consists of a mobile app that uses the Welcomr API to make life easier when receiving letters or packages at a working space. From our own experience, even in big and resourceful co-working spaces, we have seen firsthand how chaotic it can be for a small reception area to receive hundreds of online deliveries that belong to members. As a member of a co-working space, it makes sense for me to receive all my online deliveries to the co-working space address. However, the reception struggles with high workload to organize the inflow of deliveries in an effective manner, which usually requires to pile boxes in a spare room and then notify manually each member to come and get their package. Locker is safe, easy to use, and minimizes physical contact between people, which happens to be very helpful and important in the current situation with COVID-19. Now, let me show you how it works. Let's imagine that we are a receptionist in a co-working space, and just nearby, there are some lockers. In the picture, we have chosen some startup-related locker names, as you can see, in the top row, smaller lockers, and in the bottom, bigger ones. Now, the typical delivery person comes to deliver a package.
Hello, Dennis. I have a package for you.
Oh, thank you. As a receptionist, I will take the package and immediately open the Locker app. I can see that the package is quite big, so I will choose a larger category. Now, I can see the capacity of each locker and better decide where to put the new package. How does it work? Every time the receptionist, me, puts a package inside, we are adding packages, and when a coworker takes the package out, we are subtracting packages. This way, we can have an idea of how full or empty each locker is. In this case, Locker app recommends the first locker, which is the most empty one. When I select the locker, we use the Welcomr API to create an event with 10 minutes duration to grant access only to the receptionist to open the designated locker to put the package inside. Yeah, so let's open the locker. So do we have the image of the light? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we can search the recipient of the package just by typing a few letters. Now I select this user and we send a notification. Behind the scenes, we use Welcomr API again to create a new event with a 4-hour duration that gives access only to the recipient to open that specific locker. Now, on the coworker side, they receive a notification. It even shows the size of the locker, which is large. And then you get excited already. Are those the Christmas sweaters I ordered? Could be. So now I have some instructions to get my delivery. Let's swipe to open. The light should be on. In this case, we don't see the image, right? Okay. Maybe it already.
Yeah, it already
happened.
Yeah, it was on.
Yeah. Okay, so we will try again. We will try again.
Woo!
Okay, there we go. We received the package. So Locker not only makes the receptionist of a co-working space happier, but it also helps co-workers not feel guilty when ordering online. Thank you.
Very good, guys.
Yeah. There we go.
Well, first of all, we wanted to congratulate you on the drive and the energy during the hackathon, during Hack Coworking, because you were all like, you know, bulls on a green field. So it was really great to I mean, we could feel your energy. Although I know, Dennis, you're in Berlin. Where are the other? Where are you guys outside of Berlin? Where are you based?
I am as well in Berlin. Yep.
Okay.
And I'm in Madrid, in Spain.
And in Madrid. So amazing, a European team. So my first question is about the competition. Obviously, many co-working spaces are thinking of becoming click and collect places to attract traffic, to attract people in their area. Have you looked at the competition? And if so, how do you stand out of the competition?
Well, I will try to answer the question. I mean, this is a bit of a hackathon, so we are not necessarily thinking on making a business or a company out of it. So we haven't definitely not checked any competition. However, we have thought that, of course, the idea doesn't seem to be anyhow revolutionary at any point, but we see that even for big co-working spaces, I think there is not enough focus on this kind of issues, because people is buying more online, even more now, and people bought more online today than yesterday, and it will buy more online tomorrow than today. So I think that there is not yet a big standardized solution. I think that there are many scattered solutions, like drop-off locations like Amazon has or other shipping carriers have, but there is no specific. This should be, I think, something that the space should provide as an easy way for the coworkers to have this kind of organization in-house, so you don't need to walk somewhere or have other kind of issues. So the co-working space also will benefit from this, because even today, they are still receiving packages and deliveries to the reception. So no matter how many lockers or solutions are out there, they still have this issue. And we have seen that we are in 2020, and even big co-working spaces with a lot of resources, there are not standardized solutions for this. So I think that even we haven't checked competition, or we are not thinking or proposing this as a big or real business model. We think that it could be something helpful for today's problem, and it will already make life a bit better, easier for the receptionist and the co-working inside the place, that you have a comfortable and easy to use tool to just get your deliveries.
Perfect. Thank you for your answer. Alexi?
I don't have a lot of questions because I talked to them so much the last 2 days that I already know how you did it.
Okay.
But,
so I have a technical question.
I would like to.
I have a technical. Okay.
I would like to show one last thing where we have the complete code repository that we have been sharing across the team, where we have been contributing all this development. We have, this is a cross-platform mobile application where we have, of course, the code to access the Welcomr API here. We also have something that Alexis shared for us to be able to control remotely the light. So that is working. So we also have all basically the front-end code, so the look and feel and the different sections of the application. Of course, this is a demo and we haven't slept a lot, but this is what we got. Of course, this is not very far from any kind of finalized product. This is just a fun thing that we had fun doing. And so the technologies used were Node.js on the backend, Ionic framework for the mobile application in the front end, and of course the energy that we put in. I can give you access also to this later.
Congratulations, guys.
Amazing.
A lot of work in 2 days.
Thank you.
It works
Thank
perfectly.
you.
I have another question for you guys. What was your number one difficulty from a technical standpoint? Which was your main obstacle to actually come up to do this kind of results?
I think that at the beginning it was for us a little bit a bit more difficult to understand maybe the documentation. So we took like almost a day to understand how to do each part, and how things connect to one another. There are specific terms that there is not a detailed explanation, or at least we have that issue, of course, because we come from outside. But I think that it can be a positive feedback for you because we are new. So
Absolutely.
it should be easy for us, or we have new eyes, right? You are working on that and you have the knowledge of every day, but we as external, we don't. And looking at how, it was just a little bit hard. Maybe
it was a bit challenging at the beginning, definitely, to get things working smoothly, to actually start creating the idea, right? So basically all the setup was a bit more tedious, but in the end, once we had that done, then we continued super excited creating this app, basically.
Yeah.
And Marco, how are you? How old are you?
17-year-old.
That's the future right
Wow.
here.
The millennial.
And how did you split? How did you split the work among you guys? What was who was doing what? Who's the front end? Who's the back end? Who's the perhaps a lead architect? I don't know. I don't know how you guys got organized.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Dennis.
Okay. No, well, so I am the most experienced in backend. Eugene is more experienced in design and front end, just the creativity part.
UI UX mostly.
And then
Marco
is a student, so he's gonna study in software engineering, and he's learning. So he was basically absorbing everything that was happening. So he was contributing a lot of the ideas on how how to better present the idea, or just putting in the position of a coworker, and learning a lot. So he also downloaded the project. He learned how to use Git and GitHub and Visual Studio Code. Like, it was a huge experience, and in that sense, it was a great team member as well, as part of the family. And we had fun. We had calls, and we were all contributing however we could. And all together, we also created a bit the pitch. and we practice it, and so basically a bit of everything, but in terms of technology, the way we said it earlier.
One thing I just
Perfect.
wanted to add.
Thank you. It's very clear.
Also,
well, congratulations, guys. It's really it's very impressive.
Thank you.
From an external standpoint, getting results so fast is impressive. And well done on the design, Eugenio. Your locker logo and your lockers, the picture with the lockers is very realistic. So realistic, sorry. It's extremely realistic.
Thank you so
much.
Done. Thank you.
I just wanted to add one thing also, Dennis, on the product itself. I think you even you solved a big problem for receptionists, because usually they have to deal with this, but maybe thanks to your solution, they can also be out of the loop by granting access to the locker app to the delivery person if it's a regular person into the space, for instance. So that you even reduce the number of people who touch the packages if it's just the delivery person who gets access into the Welcomr /locker functionality to then put the packages into the locker.
Yeah, that is true. I think that is a good vision. I also wanted to say that this is also online. You can go to lockerup.com and you can also see already the app on your mobile phone, and you can do the same demo as I did, and it will also turn on the light and do everything that I just showed you.
Regarding the question,
lockerup.com. Okay.
Yes, I will share it as well.
Let me check this out.
Yes, definitely share the link.
Maybe we can also put it in the live stream somehow, maybe in a message. It's
we have a question from someone watching us right now who says, do you intend to still work together after on other projects?
I think, definitely. I think we do a great team, especially Marco is a newcomer. He's gonna be super motivated on working on this stuff. Maybe Dennis and me have more experience on creating products and experiences. So and we are always motivated to use new technologies, and the best way to try them out is to create a real product or a mock-up of something that really works. So that's definitely the best way. Nice. The best way to learn and have fun at the same time, and maybe some good ideas come up after these kind of products meetings. So definitely.
I just want to show also that we had 2 comments from people viewing us. Josh, who's been contributing quite a lot to all the questions, was applauding you guys. And Aurélie also made another comment.
You guys
saying,
rock.
Yes.
And not only is it impressive to see that it actually is working, but also I think you are solving a business problem for co-working spaces. So big thumbs up to you guys, and thank you for the demo, and thank you for the hard work, and for the short night sleep, and for everything, because
thank you.
Thank you. I hope I look forward perhaps to keep on working with you guys in the future, to start I don't know, some kind of collaboration.
For sure, that would be super interesting.
So guys, before we end up, let's take a selfie all together. So we have a little souvenir of our demo time. Let me do a screenshot. Everybody give me your best smile. Dennis, yes. 3, 2, 1. Yay! Awesome. Thank you so much. On behalf of everybody, I'm clapping for the Welcomr team, from the Locker team, and Welcomr also, as the people from Colatam did yesterday. Thank you, Welcomr, for bringing up such a great API that Locker could be done. Congrats to you, the Locker team, for putting up such a great project in a short span of time. I wish you all, first, the Locker team, to have a good rest. I hope you guys are maybe going to go get a bit of sleep or enjoy the sun. I heard it's sunny in Berlin. And for everyone, I wish you to have a nice weekend. We'll give the results live tomorrow. So anybody who wants to know who won which challenge can tune in. Also tomorrow we'll announce the time. So yeah, everybody, I wish you to have a nice weekend. And yeah, I hope we can all celebrate the successful demo soon.
Okay, thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you,
Bye,
Pauline.
everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Have a nice day.
See you.
Ciao, ciao.
See you. Bye.